Well, of course it is very important that the paper industry comes up with good solutions which are able to be implemented in the normal packaging processes. First of all, we have a huge machinery installed all over the world, and paper must demonstrate that it can pass through all this machinery. That's very important for us. And of course, it needs to fulfill all the requirements for the barrier properties for food, but we also tackle some other industries or applications like toys, for example. When we announced our 300 million euro investment 2 years ago, everybody was surprised, saying, why is Koehler entering a completely new market, packaging? They've never been before in that segment. But Koehler has an expertise in coating technology. And our goal is basically, we are good paper producers, but to utilize our coating capabilities to apply very thin layers of barriers in the future in order to come up with competitive, efficient solutions for the market. We have our own R&D resources, and on top of this, we have a good collaboration with the university in Germany, in Darmstadt. They are very paper science based, and we basically do science with them together in order to get to the next generation of our raw materials. So if you think about biodegradable, compostable, that's something we aim for, but it will be a kind of timeline 3-5 years from now. But that's what we do with the university on top of this. We've came across certain issues in terms of when it comes to recycling. First of all, paper recycling is well established all over the globe, you can say. In Western Europe more than in other countries, yes. But each country has certain regulations in place. For example, in Germany, you need to fulfill this kind of 95% fiber recovery and 5% residuals, which is unique in Germany. In other countries, it's more like this 80-20. So I think in terms of the industry recycling, there needs to be a unified EU approach. If you can demonstrate you're okay in going into paper recycling, I think that's what we have to come up. We have to be very transparent about that, and that we have also the right solution in place. On top of this, we always illustrate through a life cycle analysis what our products can do, what they cannot do, where we have perhaps potential to improve ourselves. That's what we try to keep our arms around in order to convince the wider industry, the converters, and finally the brand owners basically to switch to paper.